Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Coach Rebecca. Welcome back to my kitchen. It's so nice to see you guys. We are going to be covering a cauliflower fried rice tonight on Feed Your Body Fit. This cauliflower fried rice is going to take us less than 10 minutes to make. I'm going to tell you guys, this is a recipe that I probably make, if not every week, probably every other week, because I make it on Sunday, and you guys, it goes with our lunches like all week long. So instead of brown rice or doing a traditional wild rice or something like that, our family doesn't traditionally do a grain-based rice. And so this is the perfect answer. Not only does it give us our vegetable during the day, but it also helps to fill us up instead of going with a traditional brown rice. So it's a great alternative. And then for nights like tonight, I'm actually going to be pairing it with an orange chicken, a healthy orange chicken, but an orange chicken. And I will post that recipe later tonight so that you guys can not only try out our cauliflower fried rice, but you could also try out our healthy orange chicken to go with it. Let's get started, and everyone can kind of jump on as they are able to. I know it's dinner time, we're getting there, so I hope you're able to log in. Just to quick give you a rundown of what we need for this recipe. I use carrots in my cauliflower fried rice. I use frozen peas in my cauliflower fried rice. I actually use some water chestnuts diced, and I'll show you guys that later. You're gonna need 3 eggs. You'll use some low sodium soy sauce. Cauliflower, of course. You'll need about a head of cauliflower, a medium-sized head of cauliflower. I also put celery in my cauliflower fried rice. You guys, any opportunity I have that I can add vegetables and more vegetables and more vegetables to something I know my family enjoys eating, I do it. I can hide vegetables like it is no one's business, because just like probably many of you, my kids are not huge vegetable fans. So I have got to find secret ways to hide them in so that they get their daily vitamins and nutrients through their vegetables. And then you're also gonna need an onion, about a half of a white onion. And then you're gonna also need some scallions, so I use those. And last but not least, I, again, am using some already diced up or grinded garlic. So that's all we need, you guys. Oh, and a pan, of course. So let's get started. The first thing we do for this recipe is we dice up, and I just will get it going here. I'm gonna just quickly dice this up, you guys, is your white onion. And again, it's about a half of a white onion. And that half of a white onion, you guys, is gonna be about, I don't know, it's probably just under a cup. And again, you wanna kind of dice that down. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. And I should actually, while I'm cutting this up, I'm gonna turn around for a second and turn our stove top on a little bit. So we can get that oven and that stove top heating up. You're gonna just get that to a lower heat so that's heating up, and it's gonna be ready for our onions and garlic to get in there and start to cook up and get nummy and smelly and just so good. I love onions and garlic, as you guys know. So I'm gonna put my greens to the side, but I'm just chopping up the whites of those green onions. And then my white onion, we're gonna get that finely chopped up. And in just a second, I'm just gonna put a dash of extra virgin olive oil. And as you can see, onions here, you guys, we probably got just about a cup of onions here. So just under, actually, maybe. So I'm gonna quick go over here. Again, just a little dash of extra virgin olive oil. You could also use sesame oil, you guys. If you didn't know this already, my husband hates the taste of sesame oil. I don't know what it is, so we do not use it here. But again, we're just gonna coat the bottom of that pan, and we are gonna toss in our onions and scallions. Get those cooking up and heating up, you guys. And then I am gonna also use a tablespoon of garlic. I'm gonna get that garlic in there too, you guys, so that these flavors can start to heat up and marinate while we get our cauliflower fried rice ready. So that's gonna be the piece that's gonna add so much much additional amazing flavor. All right, guys, so I told you I use carrots in my cauliflower fried rice. So I'm actually gonna toss these into our little food processor right now. And this green container, our veggie container for the 21-day fix, is a 1 cup serving. I'm just gonna quickly pop that in there, pop my top on my little processor here, and I'm just gonna quickly, as I get this on here if I can, grind this up. Just a quick little pulse. And that just takes those carrots and it gets them down into little bite-sized pieces, just adds another layer of texture to our cauliflower fried rice. All right, guys, normally you know me, I like easy as possible, so I usually buy the bag of cauliflower already off of the head from Costco, but we already went through that whole entire bag this week, and it's only Wednesday. So I quick ran up to the store, was able to grab some more cauliflower. Again, you guys, you're gonna use probably a medium head of cauliflower for this recipe. I'm gonna just toss my cauliflower in to my food processor again. I'm just taking off the little pieces. And you guys, I'm just gonna pop this on here. You do not want to food process this down super finely. You're just gonna pulse it, you guys. You just want it down to the size or the consistency of what rice would look like. If you go too heavy, too hard, it is actually gonna get too soggy, and you don't want that either. All right, so I'm gonna quick pop this on here. Again, I'm gonna give it a little pulse. All right, I gotta go check on my onions and garlic so that those don't get too crazy here. Oh, you guys, garlic and onions, my favorite smell in the world. All right, those are getting going here. And you can see here, I've got my cauliflower already in here, my carrots already ground down. Those are looking perfect and just bite-sized enough that they're probably the perfect consistency that we're looking for here for our cauliflower fried rice. So I'm gonna take this right now and I'm actually gonna set it aside. So I'm gonna pop it over here because in a minute we're gonna throw it in that pan. Right now, I'm just gonna get the egg piece of our cauliflower fried rice ready. You guys, I use 2 egg whites. And again, I'm just gonna pop out, and 1 egg yolk. So that was my egg yolk. So again, 2 egg whites, 1 egg yolk. And we're just gonna put this into a bowl and we're gonna scramble it, you guys. So we're gonna get this scrambled and we're gonna set it aside in just a second so that it's ready to go in. This is actually the last thing that I put into our cauliflower fried rice. All right, guys, one more little thing that we're gonna chop up because again, I look for every opportunity to hide veggies. I just chop up really finely some celery. Does anyone else struggle with getting their kids to eat veggies, you guys? Do you have any tricks that you can share with me? Because I am always looking for them, and I have no doubt that some of the other ladies that are logged on and watching right now, if you are like me, your kids are struggling to get in their veggies every single day, and if you have tips, share, you guys. It takes a village to raise a family, and it definitely takes a village to feed a family when we're trying to find ways to feed our children healthy and happy, okay, guys? All right, so we've got about half a cup of celery right here. Again, I'm gonna pop this over here. In fact, I'm gonna toss this celery in my pan now. The onions are going. They're getting just clear, you guys, so they're just perfect to start adding in our celery. I'm gonna pour, before we go over there, our peas. Again, I do 1 cup of frozen peas and then 1 cup of water chestnuts, guys. Again, 1 cup of water chestnuts, 1 cup of peas. And you guys, you can see this. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. We're getting this piece rocking. All right, I'm just gonna take our mixture of cauliflower and carrots, and I'm gonna start to pour this in here. I'm gonna grab you guys and bring you along with me. So bear with me here for a second. I'm gonna flip my camera here in a minute. I just wanted to take you with me, get you over here. I wish you guys could smell this, but it definitely looks just as good as it smells. So again, I'm gonna flip the camera. And as you can see, I've got my cauliflower and carrots and onions and scallions all and celery cooking up. Now you guys, obviously, I'm using a smaller pan here. You could use a, what do they call them? A pan that you're actually gonna make normal Chinese food in. I just have a saucepan, it's a larger one. This is what I use. And you guys, we just wanna kind of push this around. You want just a little bit of clearness starting to come through in not only the onions, of course, but even in that cauliflower. As it cooks through here, you guys, it will start to just get a little bit softer. Again, we don't want soft, we don't want mushy. We want that cauliflower to maintain its texture. And so we want it to kind of be an al dente type of consistency as we get going here. All right, so this is starting to cook up, you guys. I'm gonna let this sit here for a minute. Again, this is smelling so delicious. You guys, I'm also gonna toss in right now my water chestnuts. And as you can see, these are larger. They're larger actually than the cauliflower. But you know what? I like it that way, so that's how I do it here. The family and kids like it that way. I don't traditionally eat meat, so I am not a chicken person. So having those big chunks of water chestnuts helps me. It gives me a little bit of that difference in texture when it comes to where they would normally have chicken or meat in theirs. I get little big bite-sized pieces of water chestnuts, which I absolutely love, you guys. So you can see this is starting to cook up. And then now what we're gonna just do, the last things, two things that I add, you guys, I'm gonna put in our soy sauce here in a minute. And all you're gonna use is 2 tablespoons of soy sauce for this. Again, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I happen to use low sodium soy sauce, so that is my recommendation for you as well. Again, low sodium soy sauce. I'm gonna quickly grab that. We're gonna whip over here, grab our low sodium soy sauce, boom. All right, guys, now you've got me in hand. So I'm not going to use my tablespoon measuring like I normally would. I'm just gonna start to toss this bad boy in here. And it's gonna start to saturate inside all of these yummy, delicious vegetables, you guys. Oh my gosh. You see that soy sauce going in there? So we want it to get really mixed in and to be coating all of that cauliflower and celery and carrots. Can you guys, I mean, honestly, I'll tell you the exact portions here in the comments of this post, you guys, of this video. But this is the most filling. I love it. Again, we eat it all the time. It is so filling, you guys. And you can see it's starting to just cook up perfectly right now. And I am gonna just separate here in the center while these continue to cook. And guess what? Right in the center here is where I am gonna toss our eggs that we beat up. So if you remember, this is where that egg piece is gonna come into play that we're so used to with yummy fried rice that we get from a Chinese food joint. I'm gonna let that cook up a minute. And what I do is I just make a little hole in the center here and I let those eggs start to cook up. And then in a minute, I'm just gonna move them around. They're gonna cook up nicely. Again, you guys, for the eggs here for this, all I used was 2 egg whites, 1 egg yolk. And so for those of us who are 21-day fixers, basically I would probably consider that, even though I know egg whites count less, I would consider that to be about 1 red container. I mean, come on guys, you're gonna get some protein in this, which is amazing, but you're gonna have basically about 7 to 8 green containers here, so 7 to 8 cups of vegetables. You've got 1 cup or 1 red container of protein because we got these eggs in here, okay? And so again, these eggs are cooking up. You can see now they're starting to look just like the vegetables here because they're getting mixed in. And as soon as those get nicely formed, all right, so they're getting there, I'm now gonna just start to mix them in with the rest of our veggies here. So now we've got that awesome egg mixture inside of our veggies here. And thanks for everyone. Jessica, thanks for jumping on. Michelle, Nicole. What are you guys making for dinner tonight? We try to keep it simple right now on Wednesdays, which is why I'm doing the cauliflower fried rice. And I actually grabbed a rotisserie chicken so that my family can toss some chicken on top of this cauliflower fried rice. And that chicken we also used in our orange chicken, which is, again, another recipe I'm going to have posted for you guys. All right, guys, we're almost done. Can you believe it? I don't even know how long we've been live right now, but again, we're almost done, and I am going to just add one more little piece, and that is our wonderful green peas, you guys. As a kid, I hated peas. I could not eat them, and my parents would literally force me. Was there a vegetable that you used to eat when you were a kid that your parents forced you to eat and you absolutely hated? Well, guess what? I suddenly, I don't know, crazy adult, maybe it's the fact that I'm a mom now, you guys, but I'm gonna flip my camera here. Guys, I actually love peas now. Another veggie that I absolutely hated when I was little was Brussels sprouts, and I think it probably was how my mom cooked them. I don't know, but now I could probably eat Brussels sprouts like potato chips. I love them, love them. I roast them in the oven with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and some sea salt, you guys, and they are so good. I can't get enough of them sometimes. So again, peas are one of those other things that now I absolutely love that I despised when I was little. So you guys, that's it. We are done. We have gotten our cauliflower fried rice with all those vegetables, you guys. Just a reminder, we have celery in there. We've got water chestnuts in there. We've got carrots in there. We've got cauliflower. We've got onion in there. We've got peas in there. Oh my gosh. All of these vegetables, and it's gonna make an amazing dinner, you guys. So I'm pulling out a bowl. I'm gonna toss them into this wonderful little bowl, a nice little single serving portion. You guys, I kind of encourage, just take your little container. I would tell you, you want, I mean, you could go 2 or 3 cups of this stuff and it's gonna be so amazing, but a perfect serving to go with some protein for you for your dinner is gonna be about a cup to a cup and a half, you guys. And let me quick show you. Oh, in fact, I might even have to take a little bite because that is just what I do. But I'm gonna flip the camera one more quick time for you guys and give you a visual. You see that? Does that not look absolutely, totally amazing, you guys? And we did it with all the talking that I did. We did it in truly less than 10 minutes, and such simple things that you can kind of add in all sorts of veggies. So I gotta take a bite and then we're gonna say goodbye to each other. I love soy sauce. We got soy, ginger, vegetables. You guys, such an amazing, easy dinner. I'm so glad you guys jumped on to join me. I really, really appreciate it. And nice to see everybody who jumped on. And yes, Sue, I wish you were here. You could actually smell it and taste it. You know, you're always welcome to jump over and stop by. Our kitchen is always open here to feed your body fit. You guys, have an amazing night. If you don't forget, as always, you can play this back later on Facebook, or you can jump over to my YouTube page. You look it up under Rebecca Westmus or Ditch the Scale and you're gonna find me. Or you can look it up under Feed Your Body Fit. And we've got all sorts of great recipes just like this one coming at you for weeks and weeks to come. Continue, guys, to message me. Let me know, what do you wanna see? What do you wanna see me cook? And again, I'm out of here, you guys. It's time for dinner here at the Westmus house. Have an amazing night, and as always, love ya.